Ghost Whisperer is an American television supernatural drama, which ran on CBS from September 23, 2005, to May 21, 2010. The series follows the life of Melinda Gordon, who has the ability to see and communicate with ghosts. While trying to live as normal a life as possible, she is married and owns an antique store. Melinda helps earthbound spirits resolve their problems and cross over into the light, or the spirit world. Her tasks are difficult and at times she struggles with people who push her away and disbelieve her ability. In addition, the ghosts are mysterious and sometimes menacing in the beginning, and Melinda must use the clues available to her to understand the spirits' needs and help them. The show was created by John Gray and was produced by Sandra Moses Productions, executive producer, and Jennifer Love Hewitt in association with ABC Studios and CBS Television Studios. On May 18, 2010, CBS canceled the show after 5 seasons. Premise: Melinda Gordon is a young woman from the fictional town of Grandview, New York, who has the ability to see and communicate with the dead. Melinda lives with her husband, Jim Clancy, and eventually, their son, Aidan Lucas. She owns a shop called Same As It Never Was Antiques. Ghosts seek Melinda's help in relaying a message or completing a task that will put the spirit to rest, and allow them to cross over into the light. Those who died with unfinished business become earthbound and cannot cross over, and Melinda, as their earthly representative, helps them to find peace. The show does not present the ghosts as having sinned. Rather, it is the spirit's own guilt that condemns them, and their own fear of judgment that keeps them from crossing over into an afterlife. The series also starred Esha Tyler as Andrea Marino, Melinda's best friend who runs the antique shop with her. Andrea is tragically killed in the first season finale. During the second season, Melinda meets Delia Banks, a struggling real estate agent who forms a friendship with Melinda and who eventually agrees to run the antique shop with her. Delia is shocked to find out about Melinda's abilities. In fact, at first she claims Melinda needs psychological help. Delia eventually accepts Melinda's gift, though she remains skeptical at times. Delia has a son named Ned Banks who finds out about Melinda's gift long before his mother does. Melinda also forms a friendship with Rick Payne, a professor at Rockland University. He helps Melinda solve the conflicts of ghosts throughout the second and third seasons. He departs in the fourth season premiere for an expedition in the Himalayas. Production, development: Ghost Whisperer is based on the work of James Van Praagh, who is co-executive producer. The stories are also said to be based in part on the work of Mary Ann Winkowski. Development of the show dates back to at least 2 years before its premiere. The show was produced by Sandra Moses Productions in association with CBS Television Studios and CBS Paramount Network Television in seasons 2 and 3. The show was filmed on the Universal Studios backlot in Los Angeles. One area on the lot is Courthouse Square from the Back to the Future trilogy, though it has been drastically modified to depict Grandview. For example, the clock tower in Back to the Future has been completely covered up. The front of Melinda and Jim's house is also the same set used by the Finch family in the film adaptation of To Kill a Mockingbird. Cast and crew members said they believed that the set got visits from real spirits. After the show's cancellation and shortly before the sets were torn down, Jennifer Love Hewitt filmed a tour demonstrating the ways in which the areas were different from those shown in the TV broadcast. Sound effects were completed at Smart Post Sound. Visual effects for the pilot and some Season 1 episodes were completed at Flash Filmworks. Visual effects for nearly the entire series were created at Eden FX. Creator John Gray grew up in Brooklyn, New York, which is not far from Grandview on Hudson, west of the Hudson River. Piedmont is often referenced in episodes as the neighboring town, which is accurate to real life as Grandview is actually located just north of Piedmont. Professor Rick Payne worked at the fictional Rockland University, and perhaps not coincidentally, the actual village of Grandview is a village located in Rockland County, New York. Cast. Broadcast. The first season premiered on September 23, 2005, and ended on May 5, 2006. It has received an average of 10.20 million viewers. Season 2 of Ghost Whisperer premiered on September 22, 2006, and ended on May 11, 2007, again airing Friday nights on CBS during the same time slot. CBS officially renewed the show for a third season, placing it in its regular Friday 8 p.m. Eastern time slot. The third season premiered September 28, 2007. 12 episodes were completed before the Writers Guild of America strike, and once the strike ended, CBS had announced that the show would return April 4, 2008, with 6 episodes. On February 15, 2008, CBS renewed Ghost Whisperer for a 4th season. For the 4th season, Jamie Kennedy joined the cast as psychology professor Eli James. Jamie left after the first episode as the plot had his character, Professor Rick Payne, going on sabbatical. Recurring cast member Christoph Sanders joined as a regular cast member. The 4th season of Ghost Whisperer premiered on Friday, October 3, 2008, and concluded on May 15, 2009, and consisted of 23 episodes. In an interview by P.K. Simmons with E! Online, it was announced that Ghost Whisperer would return for a 5th season. CBS renewed Ghost Whisperer for the 5th season on May 20, 2009, which began airing on Friday, September 25, 2009, at 8 p.m. Eastern Time and ran for 22 episodes. Syndication: on May 5, 2008, it was announced that the first 3 seasons of Ghost Whisperer were purchased for $169.8 million for syndication by Sci-Fi, Ion Television, and WE-TV. Episodes began airing in summer 2009 on Ion, and in fall 2009 on Sci-Fi and WE. The first 4 seasons began airing in syndication on CBC television in Canada on August 31, 2009. Cancellation: on May 18, 2010, citing rising costs and a decline in viewership, CBS announced that Ghost Whisperer would not be renewed for another season. ABC expressed interest in picking up Ghost Whisperer for fall 2010. However, on May 27, 2010, Michael Argiello reported that ABC had passed on renewing Ghost Whisperer for a 6th season. Zap2 declared Ghost Whisperer as the second most missed show after a poll determined 19.4% of voters would miss it. In October 2010, Jennifer Love Hewitt thanked the fans of the show for their support in a goodbye video, saying, "Your love and support has meant everything to the cast and crew of Ghost Whisperer, and we will all miss you guys very, very much. Go get our DVDs, think about us, miss us, and know how much we all will miss you. Much love." In January 2011, Hewitt told the press of her opinion about the cancellation, saying, "When our unregistered trademark they taken people on a journey for so long, the least you can do is give them a goodbye. For a show that was about unfinished business, we didn't unregistered trademark to get to finish." Fan campaign: after the show was cancelled, many fans launched petitions aimed at CBS and ABC among others, to try and get the show back on the air. Despite garnering many signatures, none were successful in bringing the show back. Some are still active as of July 2014. Episodes and U.S. ratings: episodes in the first half of the 4th season won their time slot every week in viewers, and across all age demographics, including the 18-49 age bracket, and also usually won the night for CBS as the most watched show on Friday nights. Furthermore, 14 episodes from Season 4 surpassed 10 million viewers, with another 7 surpassing 11 million viewers, a remarkable feat in what is considered the Friday night death slot. Other media: webisodes, Ghost Whisperer, The Other Side is a series of webisodes released on the Ghost Whisperer website. For every season, a total of 8 webisodes were produced. The first 2 seasons follow Zach, a young delivery boy who dies while delivering a package. He soon learns how to do things in the spirit world, and gets revenge on his best friend Danny, who he thinks killed him. Season 3 of the webisodes deals with a ghost named Mark trying to help his high school crush Olivia find true love as her fiancé copyright George does not love her. The 4th and final season of the webisodes deals with the ghost of a man named Bo who haunts James Tyler and his family after they move into their new home. Melinda from the television series doesn't appear in the Internet series as it takes place entirely in the spirit world. However, characters from the webisodes have appeared in the television series. In the second season finale of Ghost Whisperer, Zack made an appearance while trying to get help from Melinda before being taken into the dark side, leaving the Internet series in its own cliffhanger. Zack later made another appearance and crossed over in Season 3 of Ghost Whisperer. Mark and Olivia make brief and uncredited appearances in Episode 21 of Season 4 of Ghost Whisperer. Internet promotion: AnshaMethDevil.net is a site linked to Ghost Whisperer. The site is mentioned in the Season 3 premiere. By clicking on the star in the upper right-hand corner, the site appears to crack into pieces. Those pieces can be moved by dragging, revealing this message: "Meet me in the underworld." Small type at the bottom of the page read the repeated words, "Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary." Also clicking on the word bloody, it leads to another site, rubloodymary.com. There is a hidden message under the graphic. By holding down the mouse key and dragging it around, a new image will appear along with the message. AnshaMethDevil.net is no longer used as promotion for the show and has since been turned into an unrelated advertising blog, although rubloodymary.com can still be accessed by typing the address into an address box in an internet browser. In the series, Pentheus.info is often used by Melinda to look up information about the families and ghosts that she is investigating in Grandview. A real-world version of this site was created in February 2008. The site description read: Pentheus.info is a free search engine and video super site based on the search engine in the television series The Ghost Whisperer with Jennifer Love Hewitt. It was first mentioned in a post on TV.com by Miss Scalet, a fan who created the site to promote the show. Video game: in July 2009, Legacy Interactive announced a licensing agreement with CBS Consumer Products to develop a video game based on the Ghost Whisperer television series. The game is set to debut on the PC and Mac and include characters and themes from the show. On November 1, 2010, a developer diary was posted on the game's website, detailing areas in the game and confirming that Melinda, Jim, Delia and Eli will feature. The release date, which was initially early 2010, was changed to 2011 and the subtitle announced in the original press release, Shadowlands, was dropped from the game. The game was written by Emmy Award-winning television writer Lance Gentile. It was released on April 19, 2011, exclusively at Walmart. Novels: Revenge, Plagueroom, Spirit Trap, Graphic Novels, The Haunted, The Muse, Reference Books, Ghost Whisperer, Spirit Guide. In this book we are treated to exclusive behind-the-scenes material as well as guides on episodes and music from the first 3 seasons, awards and nominations. DVD releases: the Region 1 DVD releases are distributed by Paramount Home Entertainment CBS DVD, while releases in all other regions are distributed by Walt Disney Studios Home Entertainment. International broadcasts: see also, List of ghost films, references. External links: Ghost Whisperer at the Internet Movie Database, Ghost Whisperer at TV.com, Ghost Whisperer at Yahoo! TV, Ghost Whisperer at Living TV, Italian, Ghost Whisperer Italia, Scoop, Ghost Whisperer, Tree Hill Do Time Warp by Michael Argiello, EW.com.